We didn't crash into love the way stories say we should. We didn't meet in sparks or storms or earthquakes. We drifted toward each other like two soft waves meeting halfway, moving slower than time, softer than sound, as if the universe pressed the world into a gentle hush just to let us begin quietly. Your eyes found mine in the middle of a crowded place, but they didn't burn. They glowed a warm, steady light that I kept returning to without even knowing why. I remember the first moment your hand brushed mine, not a touch, just the air between us stirring. But even the air felt different then, as if it was learning our names. The world was moving fast, but we weren't. We slowed to a stillness, as if something deep inside us recognized that rushing would ruin the beauty of what was quietly becoming. We fell in slow motion, like petals drifting from a tree, like sunsets taking their time before giving the night permission to breathe. No sudden crash, no thunder, no loud arrival, just the soft ache of recognizing something you've been waiting for without knowing you were waiting at all. We fell in slow motion, and somehow that made the fall feel infinite. You spoke softly, even when you laughed. Every word from you felt like a page turning, a story beginning, a new chapter I didn't know I needed. I didn't know how to reach for you without feeling like I was touching something holy, like I was touching a dream that would dissolve if I held too tight. So I didn't rush, I let every second with you stretch itself open, unfolding like warm light through a half-open window. There were moments when you looked at me as if the world had paused just so you could memorize my face. And I looked back with the same soft desperation, wanting to understand how someone could make the quiet feel louder than the noise I lived in for years. You became a kind of peace I didn't know I could belong to. And maybe that's why your story never needed speed, because some feelings are too fragile for fast moments, too sacred for rushing, too precious for the wind. We fell in slow motion, like shadows stretching at dusk, like soft rain finding the earth, like a whispered yes hidden inside silence. The kind of fall you don't survive, you surrender to it. We fell in slow motion, and it felt like the world finally made sense. I remember the nights we spent not talking, just existing together in the same room, the same breath, the same quiet hope. You told stories with your silence, with your eyes, with the way you leaned slightly closer. Even when you weren't aware of it, I learned you like a language I had always known but never heard aloud. We weren't perfect, but we were gentle. We weren't loud, but we were certain. Some loves take shape slowly, like constellations you don't realize you've been tracing until the stars connect on their own. That was us, a pattern forming in the slow, sacred space between your heartbeat and mine. Slow motion isn't weakness, it's noticing and it's appreciating. It's loving someone so deeply that time itself folds around you to let you feel everything more honestly, more completely, more clearly. And with you, I saw every detail, every breath, every almost confession. Slow motion taught us that love doesn't have to be fast to be real, it only has to be true. We fell in slow motion, not because we were afraid, but because we finally found a place where we didn't have to rush anymore. We fell softly, deeply, quietly, like we were learning the world for the first time. We fell in slow motion, and somehow that slow fall became everything. So here we are, still falling, still drifting toward each other, still moving in a softness that the world can never take from us. Some stories burn, ours glows. Some stories scream, ours breathes. Some stories happen, ours unfolds. And even now, even after everything, I wouldn't change a single second of